Hi, I'm Eliza. You must be my next appointment. Have you had your tarot read before? You have? Okay. Well, the way that I do it might be a little bit different than how you have experienced it before. So just to be aware of that. Let's just dive right in. I'm getting a real sense that we should really stick to our half an hour time slot today. So just please get comfortable and I'll just open up my deck. Okay. So I have this beautiful deck. It looks like this. You can see it's slightly different than what you might be used to. So I think that it's a good idea to begin with just some deep breaths on your part and some shuffling on my part, just so that we can get in tune with each other. Okay, so if you could just take a few deep breaths for me. Okay, I'm just observing. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting a sense of your energy, your posture, yeah, your skin type. Just okay. Alright, well, let's begin with some simple questions. Let's begin with some kind of just very basic yes or no questions. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to choose your question and really think that very clearly. Try not to let your thoughts be muddied with anything else. Try to keep it a simple question, not too many caveats and things like that. Okay, so do you have a question like that you would like an answer to? You do. Okay, you have a few questions. That's absolutely fine. Like I said, we'll just start with one and then go on from there. So I'd like you to just close your eyes. I'm just going to gently touch your forehead. Doop. Okay. Now just think of your question as I shuffle, and then tell me when to stop. Stop now. Okay. So your card is this. So this card is called Autumn Embrace. As you can see, it is a deep orange color. It's very grounded. It's very earthy. And it has that autumnal quality. So it's kind of like at the end of summer, and it's also like the amber light in a traffic light. So that could mean either get ready to go, as in get ready to yes, or get ready to stop, as in get ready to no. So that is really quite insightful into your current situation, your current question. I'm sure that's giving you quite a lot to think about. So this is really a maybe. Yeah, it's a very clear maybe that's giving you. Okay, so just hold still And let me just let this wash over you so you can really reap the benefits of this wisdom. Okay. Now, how does that feel? Yeah. Can be quite confusing in general to have the tarot read for you, to receive these insights, and it can take some time when you go home to really reflect, and then these wisdoms might actually reveal themselves further. Okay, so you said you had another question. All right, let's think of that question. So just have that question in your mind. Think of that question really specifically. Don't let your thoughts be muddied by anything else. Okay, I'm just going to touch your forehead. Okay, and I'm just going to shuffle again. Tell me when to stop. Stop. Okay, I've stopped here. So this is the card you have drawn. This card is called Lilac Rose. Lilac Rose. It is a pinky, lilac-y colour, and it is named after both lilac and rose, which are, of course, two flowers, symbolizing growth and also love. And I would say that this card does usually mean yes. So I hope that that is helpful for you. This means yes to whatever question you had. This card is telling you that that is the way forward, that if you follow that path like a flower, you will blossom and also smell good if you follow this path. The smell of lilac, the smell of rose, maybe even lead to some romance, to some love, and beauty, I would say. So this is a really, really special card for you. Okay, so just hold still and I'll just move this around you, and you can just really bathe in the warmth of this card and just let it wash over you, wash over you, wash over you. Breathe it in. Good. Good. Okay. Good. So are those your specific did you have any other specific? You did. You have one other specific question that you would like to ask. Okay, so just once again thinking of that question really clearly, channeling it to me, to the cards. I'm just going to touch your forehead. Okay, and tell me when to stop. Okay, I finished. I'll shuffle again because you didn't tell me when to stop. Okay, and now, okay. So the card that you have here is called Teal Tension. Teal Tension, and it is this very, very lovely kind of moody, deep blue, well, teal, I suppose, yeah. So it's this very moody, deep teal colour that does connotate some tension. Teal tension. So I would say that this card is leaning towards no. It is saying that there may be some disturbance, some issues. It is creating some there's some incompatibility, some tension here with this question that you have asked, the situation. It is overall not looking like the right choice for you to make, and that's what this is really kind of just warning you about. It's just giving you some advice, really, I would say. Okay, so just hold still. So just let this wash over you to just really receive this wisdom. The teal tension. Oops, I'm sorry. I did just slightly touch you. I'm sorry. Okay, good. So just letting that wash over you, and I'm just going to. Okay. Good. Just accept it. Accept it. Accept it. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. Well, I hope that answers those questions for you. I'm sure it has. Given you a clear way forward with those difficult questions that you had. So now, if you would like, we can go into a more broad kind of overview of how things are for you right now. So once again, I'm going to shuffle, and you can just tell me when to stop. Okay, so the first card here will represent your past, and that card is the Mystical Knight card. Mystical Knight. So this is a deep blue, almost has some purple in it. I don't know if you can tell. It's a deep, gorgeous, again quite a moody colour. And blue can often mean loyalty and harmony. Although the addition of the knight can actually mean some uncertainty, because at night it's dark and you can't always see clearly. So perhaps in the past, although there has been the harmony and what else did I say? Blue means something, but there's also been some uncertainty because you're kind of roaming around in the night, uncertain of what's around you, and the mystical element is self-explanatory. I don't need to explain that to you. Okay, and then interesting, the next card that we have, another blue card, which is interesting. And this card is Free Dive. Free Dive. And this represents your present. So Free Dive, there is a big sense of freedom here and adventure as well. And you're really kind of diving into perhaps the unknown. That's yet to make itself fully clear. And there's also connotations of water with the diving, which is very flexible, very movable, very changeable. So it seems like although there was some uncertainty in the past, it seems like in the present you're really you're making action. You're really kind of leaping into this uncertainty, and it doesn't seem like you are showing a lot of fear. It seems like you're kind of being adventurous and exploring in quite a powerful wonderful way. So that is your present, and then your future. This is Ochre Glow. Now, this is a tricky card to interpret, because what is ochre? No one knows. So I would say that this card, it is kind of gold. It's a gold colour, and it says glow. So that is quite positive, and maybe represents some positive financial things in your future with the gold and the glowing. And also I would say that this colour looks really beautiful with your skin, which is surprising because I don't think that everyone could pull off this colour. So I think that this shows there are really wonderful and exciting things in store for you in the future. Maybe money, maybe gold, maybe something else about you glowing. Maybe you're just really being radiant and basking in the sunlight. I think that's what this is telling you. Okay, so I'm going to just let you see these together and just let you really take that in. Okay. Good. Okay, I'm just going to kind of fan these over you. Just fan, 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 fan. Good, okay. Wonderful. Yeah, so was that ringing true for you? Yeah. Right, and like I said, sometimes the wisdom that you receive in these is really only revealed after maybe days, weeks, even months and years. Sometimes it can take for this wisdom to reveal itself to you, and then when that happens, then it will be like, oh, I understand now. That's what this was trying to tell me. So that can be a really powerful thing, and you will receive it when you need it. Okay, so the next spread that we will do will be with your current situation, and then the kind of obstacle to your situation, and then we'll do some advice for you. Does that sound like that would be helpful for you right now? Yes, I think given that, given what you're currently going through, I think that would be really helpful. So, just going to shuffle and just thinking about the situation that you're currently seeking clarity with. Okay, and just tell me when to stop. Okay, so interesting, we have, oh, I was wrong, we have Orange Fizz. So this is your current situation. So orange is a very vibrant, very energetic colour, and the fizz really deepens that, really clarifies that even further. You're fizzing and bubbling with energy and excitement, and I think that does also nicely tie in with the free diving that we had earlier. So you are really in a situation of lots of energy, lots of excitement, lots of movement with the fizzing. You know, it fizzles up. So this is Orange Fizz for your current situation. And then the obstacle to your situation is leapfrog. Interesting. So this is a green colour, a kind of pale green, and it has the words leap and the words frog. And green can often connotate growth and nature. Frog is also an animal which is a part of nature. Leapfrog is a child's game, so there's maybe an element of play here, maybe an element of nature. So this is your obstacle. Is this ringing true for you? Is there something that this is bringing up? Right, it could refer to that. Yes, that obstacle. Yes, exactly. I think that is definitely showing that this is for you. The leaping element, the frog element could definitely refer to that. Yes, and of course the green. So I think that's pretty clear what this is about. Okay, and now we have your advice. So this card is called California Days, and it is a beautiful yellow colour. It's not really vibrant. It's quite a muted, kind of comfortable yellow, I would say. And yellow often refers to optimism and hope. I would say this is quite a hopeful yellow. But like I said, it's quite a relaxed yellow, and it does refer to California days. So I think that the advice here is pretty clear. It is time for a holiday. Yes, I think you really need to take yourself off on a holiday somewhere with a beach. Just imagine that this represents the sand underneath your feet. It represents the warmth of the sun that you will bask in. And this will really just give you the kind of space and time and clarity to really process the leapfrog thing, and to really so that can really reveal itself to you. And I think that will answer a lot of questions and also rejuvenate yourself. It's a very restful card. It's hopeful but restful, and I think that that's what this holiday will really provide for you. It's a space for reflection and rest and hope. So I'm glad that that is really benefiting you, and I'm just going to help you take the most out of these cards. I'm sorry. Sorry, I did just catch you a little bit. So I think that this is really telling you exactly what you needed to hear right now. It sounds like it. Yes, it sounds like this is very insightful for you. Good. Okay. Okay. Good. Well, I'm so glad that you came to me and that we were able to find those answers together. It sounds like that's really resonated with you and really, really helped you out. So I'm really glad that I could offer that to you today. Thank you. You paid on the way in, didn't you? Great. Okay. So thank you so much. This was lovely. Truly a pleasure for me to spend this time with you. And please come back as soon as you'd like. It's always, things are always changing. It's always good to get another reading. So, okay. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and a lovely holiday. It doesn't have to be